Do you wish you could quit teaching and start working from home so you could spend more time with your babies? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your teaching income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey mama, welcome to Ditch the Classroom. I know you're over there Googling jobs for teachers, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step toward quitting teaching. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to make quick money. Virtual assistance is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name's Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Sister, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step out of teaching. Are you ready? Here we go.
Hey, friends. Welcome back to the Ditch the Classroom podcast. On today's episode, I'm covering 3 reasons why you need to start your virtual assistant business today. We're not holding off anymore. We're not waiting until we have more experience. We need to get this started because what would your life look like 6 months from now if you started today? I want you to ask yourself that. So let's just go ahead and jump into these 3 reasons. Number 1 is it's going to allow you to create the life you want to live. There is no more just sitting around wishing you could travel more or take those family vacations or pay off your debt. We can't just sit around and wish, because when we sit around and wish, that wish just goes off into thin air and nothing happens. We have to take the steps to make that happen. And becoming a virtual assistant will allow you to do everything you want to do. Okay? We no longer need to have our life work around our job. We want to have a job that works around our life, that allows us to be home with our kids, to be present with them, to do everything we want to do with them and for ourselves. Virtual assistance has allowed me to spend so much time with my babies, witness them taking their first steps, witness all of their firsts. I'm able to spend more time cooking quality food for us because I'm not coming home from work exhausted, barely getting to spend any time with my kids. It's allowed us to pay over $40,000 off in student loans. It's allowed us to save a lot towards a down payment on a house. It will literally just allow you to do whatever you want to do as long as you work it. Okay? Reason number 2, why you need to start your virtual assistant business today is because you're never going to be 100% ready. Ready is a lie. There will always be something more you can learn, something more you can do, something more you can prepare before you go and look for that first virtual assistant client. We are all about done, not perfect over here on the Ditch the Classroom podcast. You don't need everything 100% A+ effort ready when you go and look for virtual assistant clients. We're about like that B work over here, and you can, adjust it over time, but just trying to guess and hit that 100% like ready, beautiful, perfect right off the bat before you look for those clients, you're probably guessing because you don't even officially know what to put in your portfolio or any of that until you've landed your first couple clients. So you're kind of doing yourself a disservice by waiting because you're never going to know what's perfect until you actually do it. Okay, the 3rd reason why you need to start your virtual assistant business today is because there is never a perfect time. I hear a lot of teachers say, oh, I'll just wait till things are a little bit less crazy. Okay, we're moms, we're busy women, we're teachers. Like, life is never going to slow down. So just start in what time you have today. And then once you start getting your feet wet, you'll be like, oh, this doesn't take as much time as I actually thought. I think sometimes we get in our heads about things taking 10 million years when they really don't. So just take that step of faith. And then once you see, that step wasn't so scary, you can take the next one and just keep taking one step of faith after another until you get to the point where you're able to fully replace your income as a virtual assistant. Okay, so I know this episode was a little bit of a tough love episode, but I just know what this virtual assistant business could do for you if you gave it the time and consistency and stopped putting it off. So I just want to encourage you to just get started. If you haven't already registered for our free workshop tonight, I'm going to be really diving into this. I'm going to tell you the 5 Ps you need to become a successful virtual assistant so that you can replace your income faster, work from home with your babies, and take those dream family vacations, pay off that debt, do whatever it is that you want to do that would make you happy. So make sure you come and join us for that. Again, that's tonight, April 13th. And if you register, even if you can't tune in live, you still get the replay sent to your inbox. So make sure you register. You can sign up over at arianavernier.com/free-workshop. Or as always, you can find the link in the show notes. All right, y'all. I hope you love this episode. Make sure you tune in tonight for the workshop, and we will see you then.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'd love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@ditchtheclassroom.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my Ditch the Classroom toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/Ditch the Classroom. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you too can ditch the classroom.